everybody, and welcome back to my first world, and welcome aboard the exploratory airship Anoka. I love this thing. It was built about 4.5 years ago, and it's gone through a few changes since it was first built. And it wasn't even built in this world, no. It was built in a world that I played on with Reese and his brother Alec years ago. And I decided to go over to that world and bring this ship back. And of course, transporting items between worlds, especially objects of this size, can take a while. So yeah, I've been away for a while now, and I'm really excited to kind of get back into the swing of things here. So as you saw in that opening montage, I've been collecting sand, lots and lots of sand. And I've been doing that for a purpose. It's for a project. If I can show you down here, yes, there's an ocean monument down there, and I want to turn that ocean monument into a guardian farm. I've never built a guardian farm before, but I know that I want lots and lots of sea lanterns and prismarine for future projects and things of that nature. So that's definitely something that I've been thinking about doing for a long time. And I always like the extra XP as well, It just, that never hurts. But of course, knowing myself, I always tend to get a little bit distracted. So yeah, this thing, I don't know what this thing is, and what. Oh, I'm in the blimp. Okay. What? How does? Is it just an enchanted compass thing, or whatever that can do that, or I don't have any redstone. I don't think I have a way to make another compass, but it's a magic compass. Okay. Anyways, well, that was cool. I've got the iron, but I don't have the one redstone dust that I'll need to make another compass so I can experiment. I was not expecting that. Anyways, so welcome to my brain where I'm constantly distracted. Yes, so we have this compass, and as you saw in the opening montage, I'd been analyzing it, and well, I'm not quite satisfied with the results, and I want to send it to my friend Reese over in that old world we used to play on. That's where he's stationed, and in order to do that, I want to construct a machine that will allow us to communicate with him. So, in order to do that project, that means I'll have to put the Guardian Farm project on hold, even though we just got here. But I figured, well, the least I can do is get started on on some kind of platform, some kind of staging platform. Perhaps I can use these acacia logs to build a floating raft or something, and then I can anchor it somehow. And then I'll place down all the chests that I'll need on top of that, and then the staging area will be ready for when I'm finally getting around to the project. So I'm gonna tell you what. Let's use the little truck that we have here to start transporting the sand that we have. So yeah, while I get the staging platform set up, I'm gonna show you a clip that I made of me designing the machine that will allow us to communicate with other worlds. So today's video is pretty lore heavy, and in the background I've been coming up with some ideas for what I want this interworld communication network, what I want it to look like, how it's going to work. I've got a little visual map here. Let's say that the beacons are world nodes, and each world will have a world node, and each world only needs one. And through the different terminals that you might have, in different parts of a world, you can communicate with other terminals in the same world, or you can communicate with other terminals on other worlds. And communication between the worlds and between different terminals, no matter where the signal came from or where it's going, it's got to go through these nodes. So here, I've experimented with a few different redstone layouts. I wanted to come up with a really cool startup sequence, but beacons just don't work the same way that redstone does. Like, for example, down here, I've got the redstone pistons that go, but the beacons still start up all at the same time. So I just decided simpler is better, and it's going to be cheaper to build in survival anyways. And it's going to be a smaller footprint, which means I've got a little more wiggle room when it comes to where I want to put this thing. And I have a very specific location that I have picked out for where I want to put the node in my first world. I want to put it at 0, 0. So these 4 blocks down here are all going to be at the zeros, and the beacons, there's going to be 8 of them arranged around the zeros. And I chose that because the zeros are more or less going to be the center of my world. And it's not too terribly far from spawn either. So yeah, that's the world node and the world interworld communication network. I'll nail down what I want to call it. It's basically the internet, but in Minecraft, and it's lore and it's imaginary, and it's all just for fun. So yeah, let's get building. It is finished. The world node is finished, and so is the network control center. That's all done. And yeah, let's just get to it. Let's power this thing on and send this thing over to Reese. Oh yeah, want to see a cool magic trick? Apparently this works with all compasses. Whoa, it's magic. Yeah, I don't know what mod allows me to do this or what. I don't know. I just it feels kind of cheaty being able to do that. But yeah, couple steps here. We'll toss the compass in here so that we can teleport it to Reese. We'll quick flick this lever, and there we go. There it is. Oh, isn't it cool? You know what's better than having just one beacon? How about 8 of them arranged in a pattern? Oh yeah. Now we wait. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, Reese.
Hey,
What's up?
Kyle. Okay, I've got some big news for you, man.
Oh, is it about... You got the compass.
I did get the compass, and I did some tinkering, some messing around with it, and I think I've cracked the seed.
You got the seed? This is huge. How did you get the seed? How did...
I was messing around with it. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to take it apart a little bit, which may not have been the best course of action, but I did manage to kind of figure out where this thing is headed. I gotta tell you though, man. Yeah, I gotta tell you though, man. It's this is a weird looking seed. I've never really seen any seed like it before, but I feel like that's just more reason to check it out, right?
Yeah, I guess this is the only way we can get to the bottom of this. I'll fire up the ship. In fact, we can get the whole crew back together.
You're right. That's a good idea. I'll get in contact with Alec, and maybe he'll be up for joining us.
Yes, totally. Yes. Yeah, that'd be good. We got to get someone like him on our side here. All right. I'll fire up the ship. I'll be there. I'll be there within a week. All right.
All right. I'll get my things together. I'm looking forward to it, man.
All right. See you then. Whew. All right. Here goes nothing.